A picket led by the real founders of MKP over those South Africans lured to Russia had to be abandoned amid threats to their lives. With me is the real founder of MKP, Mr. Jabulani Khumalo, to tell us what happened. Welcome, sir.
Morning, ma'am, and good morning to the viewers at home. Thank you for having me here on the studio.
You're welcome, sir. Tell us what the picket was going to be about, please.
When we started to hear about this human trafficking that took place in the name of MKP, we started getting worried. Because of that, my colleagues, directors, started investigating these matters. They went as far as going to Durban to picket to show that what is happening in the name of MK should not be understood as if this the MK, real MK, that is doing that. It's just that it's those who I hijacked MK who have trafficked the people into Russia. We never agreed and we never started this party to allow people to be human trafficked to another countries. What happened is that the directors and our people on the ground, we started picking up that these people were giving a wrong information when they were recruited. They were told they are being hired by MK to go and train so they can come back and be the bodyguard of the leadership of the MK, which when they got there, they found out that that is not what is happening. They went to that 1 week training, and then after that, they were sent to the fight, which was not what they signed for. And also, it must be indicated and be understood that the form that they signed, they never understood what was written there. It was a Russian language. They don't know anything about Russian language. So they were told to write write this, and they write that, and they put their signature without understanding what this means. They only understood when they were on the ground, now being soldiers, having to have a rifle on their hands for the first time, which the others has never seen even the gun, but to carry it and go into the bush, which is something they never learned, was a traumatized. It traumatized them. So they started calling and they wanted us to assist because they understood that we are part and we are the directors of MKP. So that's when we started to say, no, let's get involved so we can clear the name of the MKP, that it's only the hijackers individuals. It's not the MKP leaders. It's those individuals that hijack the party that wants to continuously engage themselves into a wrong things where they can make money, quick cash out of trafficking these people. That's what they did. If you could remember, even during the elections, these people have been doing these wrong things. They started by stealing the party through forgery. So this is the extent these hijackers would go to get money, easy money for them to go on and do these wrong things because the government is not arresting them. We've given the information, but they are not getting arrested. That is why now they've trafficked the people to another country. And we're not seeing any action happening, except to say that the Minister of Foreign, what we call it, international relations, he's working very hard to make sure that the people are coming back. We very appreciate, we really appreciate his assistance, but what is happening with the SEPs, what is happening with the NPA. They know this, that people were trafficked out of the country and bending the laws. So why? Because those people are known. We've got the names, they've got everything. What are they waiting for? We are saying those people must come back and South African law must take its course, must take steps, urgent steps to these people, because they are here, they are running around, and they do as if there is nothing wrong that has happened. They are not even sorry that they've taken so much of money. We hear different price number of amounts that they were given by this agent from Russia to get these people to Russia. So we are really worried that in South Africa there are people that the country that can do whatever they want in the country without considering or obeying the laws of the country and the acts of the country.
So please
That's
tell
the
us
reason
about,
why it
sorry to
abolished.
interrupt you, sir. Please tell us about the threats that caused the picket to be abandoned. What happened exactly?
A day, 2 days before the picket, one of our member, who is our spokesperson, Mr. Mpo, got a call from Nhlanhla, a threatening call, not a nice call, a threatening call. Nhlanhla believes that he's a spokesperson of the MKP. He's not. He's a spokesperson of that a tuck shop of Zuma called Umkhonto Wesizwe, not Umkhonto Wesizwe Party. He must understand that. He was in there because at the time we needed a spokesperson, but he's no longer a member of ours, not a member of MKP. He's a spokesperson of Zuma, and he must talk to Zuma, and he must stop threatening our men. I will never allow such stupidity to happen to my leadership. He has threatened our men. We have noted that. And also, the people on the ground were threatened when they wanted to go to that picketing. They were blocked. We understand there were 2 GTIs in the vicinity, and also the the X3s that were running around, making sure that people do not go to the legislature to picket. That's how stupid these people are. They can go to the extreme because they think they are God of this country. But one day I'm going to show them that they are very stupid and they are nothing. Nothing. They must understand that they are nothing. They are they stole the party through forgery. The very same Tamulo and his friend Duduzile. They are the ones that made that signature on the letter that I never wrote. So today they're trying to think that we are afraid of them. I'm not. They must understand that if they want fire, they will get the fire.
Michelle's a mom who traded in her Fiat 500 for this beast right here. But why the momentous move, huh?
I needed something bigger to keep up with my growing son and his many sports bags.
When you traded in your car with WeBuyCars, was it an easy conversion?
I see what you did there. The process was just so easy. I was given a tablet, had to sign, and that was it.
Basically, WeBuyCars is no mess, no... Okay, it was nice chatting. WeBuyCars, the easiest way to sell your car by far.
So can you tell us what amount of money allegedly changed hands for these people who were trafficked?
Well, there are different amounts that we've been getting. There's 14 million, there's 100 million. So we're not sure which one is it, but we are getting to the bottom of it to find exactly how much was it. But we have investigated, and that money never went to any account of the MKP. We have never received it, but it was received by individuals. Then those individuals, they are very well known who they are, but the government is not acting on them.
Are those 17 men the only people who've been trafficked that we know about?
When, according to information, is 19 people that were trafficked. So the 3 people, we don't know what has happened to them. There is no indication what happened to them. Now they are talking about 17. So, but since our man has managed to have this communication with the Russian people and this agent, I'm sure that we are now going to get the exact number of people that were trafficked out.
I believe 2 of the men are wounded. Have you got any information on the condition of all these men?
Not yet. We are still talking to the people because remember, this took about it started about 2 weeks ago when our men started to talk to certain members in the Russia. So we're hoping that the Russian people will give us the correct answers, not like what was happening with the what is this country?
Ukraine.
Ukraine, because they were not sure, they were not giving us the correct answers. But today we now know that the people have been brought back to Russia. So we are happy. We hope that they are now safe and they will be able to be taken back to the country.
Have the parents had any communication with them?
The parents are communicating with their children. Their wives are communicating with their husband because the others are married. They've got families, they've got kids, but they were separated with their families just because people wanted to benefit out of them. That communication is open, and one of or two of our members are part of those talks with their families and also the Russian people.
And what are those uh, boys, men, saying at the moment?
Well, the messages they send is very, very bad. It saddens us to get such information because those people, they are really worried. They've been calling to be recalled back to the country, but it has taken too long. But I'm hoping that now that the minister has put his foot down to say these people must come back, he's doing his best. We are behind him. We are also pushing our side because these people, in actual fact, it must be said that the agent wants his money, says I've paid to get this man here, so you must pay me my money, then I will release the people. So that's where the problem is now. Who is going to pay this money that was taken by these thugs who do not think about other people's lives? That's where the problem is.
How much money are they demanding?
The last information we got was 14 million, but I was told last week that it's not 14 million; it's more than 14 million.
That they're demanding for the return of the men.
The return of the men, yes.
Would it be possible to raise that amount of money?
I really don't know who can assist on this matter, but I am sure government to government there could be some ways that they can come up to, and then maybe we need to talk to these agents to be patient. And whilst we're trying to find someone that can assist to pay them whatever it is, even if it's not a full amount, they must understand this was a wrong move. This was a wrong way to do things. They also are part of the wrongdoing, so they can't be forcing us to pay the full ransom because we were not part of it. They know they didn't do this thing in the right way.
So, do you think Duduzile resigned as an MP from Parliament over this, or because she has ambitions to play a central role in provincial government eventually?
Where do you know how stupid these people are? She resigned from Parliament to think that she can be a Premier of KZN. That's stupidity. I really don't know who supported that thing. If those people were in their right mind, because you can take a failure and bring it to the province, to finish the province, to kill the province. In actual fact, as directors, we're saying the reason why there was that chaos in the legislature is because the people that are there were not part of the people that were elected to participate in that legislature. There are people that were in the list that were moved out, and certain individuals were brought in, and those people do not have the mandate to be there. That's why they're doing what they are doing, like children, like crash young men, young boys, young girls rushing after the food. That chaos was totally a mess and stupidity. We can't have leadership that does that. and there is no action that was taken against them. If you want to fight a fight, the cause, you can do it correctly. They went to court, this court. They went to the parliament and asked for the removal of Mr. Ntuli. That was a good, a right way to do it. But for them to stand up and then mishandle the speaker and all of that, that was a total mess. We cannot say those are men that we can lead this country or lead our province in usual fact. KZN needs real men, needs real people who understand, who has a mind, who thinks better, who doesn't think with their, I don't know what we can call that stupidity that happened in the legislature, but that was stupidity.
What else is happening behind the scenes in MKP, sir, that you can tell us about?
Well, as a MKP real leaders, the founders and directors, we have engaged on a program, and we are going to be going province by province, and we'll be launching the structures on the ground. We are coming. I heard that they are saying we won't do that. Let them see. We will come. We will do it. They've got a short time to be there to steal our money. Very soon, they will be paying back that money. All of them. All those that threw themselves into the party, they are going to pay it. And we are not going to play. We are there. We are coming.
When will you be back in court again?
Very soon, ma'am. Very soon.
So the legal battle to regain control of the party will soon resume.
Very soon.
Well, sir, in good news, I see that the Premier has endorsed another term for the police chief, General Mkhwanazi.
That's a great one. If that has happened, it's a great one. We'll appreciate that. We need a man like him and other men to have that strong hand on the thugs. Otherwise, our country will be run by these thugs.
Thank you. That was Mr. Jabulani Khumalo, the real founder of MKP. Speaking to Biz News, I'm Chris Steyn. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.